Right, so we are at ayat number 12, 13, right? So we completed this yesterday, right? قال ما منعك ألا تسجد إذ أمرتك قال أنا خير من خلقتني من نار وخلقته من طين. So today we'll be doing ayat number 13. قال فاهبط منها فما يكون لك أن تتكبر فيها فاخرج إنك من الصاغرين. So qala is again fi'l madi, right? So he said, fa fahbit. So the verb here is ihbit. Habata yahbitu ihbit, right? It is means to. So ihbit, get down. So habata yahbitu means to get down. So ihbit. So since this is this is an amr, right? This is the verb that is amr. So this alif is the hamzatul wasl, right? So we're not going to read this fa, right? It's fahbit, right? So you see that, see, this is where, if you see the other mushaf here, this one, here it is explicitly mentioned. The other one, yeah, you see that here, it's clearly said, mentioned here, like the symbol on it, the small sad, fahbit. This is the hamzatul wasl, right? So we're only going to be reading this when we are gonna be having this word right in the beginning, but if this word comes in the middle, then we are not going to be pronouncing it. All right. So قال فهبط منها. So we have فهبط فعل أمر, right? منها again, what's منها jar majrur, get down from there. So منها فما. So fa is atf, and ma here is what it is. See, we have ma and then we have fi'l mudari' coming after it, right? Do you see the screen, or I think it's probably, oh, let me,
There is a Musaf Quran Sharif is there.
yeah, let me, I think I was screening the other one. Hold on a moment. All right, so minha fama yakunu. So when we have fi'l mudari', so right before fi'l mudari', if we have ma, then that would be, again, this in this case would be fi'l nafi, right? Harfu nafiyan. That is the ma and nafiya, we can say, for the negation, right? So yakunu, what is yakunu? Kana yakunu is fi'l mudari', right? So fama yakunu laka. Fama yakunu laka. So yakunu is what? Be, like ism or like be. Fama yakunu laka, again jar majroor. And now whenever we come across kana and yakunu, we have to look for its ismu kana and khabaru kana. Now in this case, you'll find a very interesting ism kana in this ayat here. Laka would be jar majroor, and this is the khabaru kan, right? So khabaru kan here is coming actually before ismu kana. Now if you see, next we have an tatakabbara. So tatakabbara. What's tatakabbara? It is form 5. Takabbara yatakabbaru. So yatakabbaru becomes yatakabbaru, tatakabbaru, tatakabbaru, atakabbaru, natakabbaru. So because we have an here, what is an? It is for the an mastariya, right? Harfun nasbin wa mastariyan. It puts the mudari into mansub, right? So that makes it masdar mu'awwal. So it is an tatakabbara. So an plus fi'lun mudari'un mansubun. So together this is masdar mu'awwal, and masdar mu'awwal here is the ism yakun here. All right. Masdar mu'awwal here is the ism yakun. So remember it, that masdar mu'awwal can also be the ism. And one more thing, we know that jumla ismiya is what? That starts with a noun, right? Noun, like noun can be anything, it can be pronoun also, like haza. It can be a name, like Hamid. It can be al baitu. All of these, right, is a noun. But masdar mu'awwal is also a noun. So you can have a jumla ismiya that starts with Masdar Mu'awwal, right? So remember that point. This is a bit advanced, but I think I have told you this, that Masdar Mu'awwal, if a sentence starts with Masdar Mu'awwal, that's also the Mubtada in that case, right? Because this is a noun actually. You take all the tense out of it when you have un coming there, which is the unmasdari, harfun nasbin wa masdariyin, right? That makes the verb into the masdar, all right? So this is the ismu yakun here. An tatakabbara. What's the meaning of tatakabbara? It means to be proud, to show arrogance, right? An tatakabbara fiha, that you are showing arrogance, you are showing pride. Takabbur, right? What's the masdar? Takabbur. So in form 5 you have takabbara or tatakabbara, you have takabbara or tatakabbaru in mudari, and you just give a dhamma and tanween at the end. Dhamma to letter before the last one and tanween at the end to make it masdar, right? So you have tafa'ala, masdar is tafa'ul. Takabbara, masdar is takabbur, right? So he says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling him, get down from it. فَمَا يَكُونُ لَكَ أَن تَتَكَبَّرْ فِيهَا, that you have done what? Takabbur. Fiha again jar majroor. Fakhruj. So fa is again an atf, and we have again the verb here, which is amr. Fakhruj. In, get out, right? Get out. Innaka minas sagirin. Innaka again, inna is what? Harfu tawkid wa nasb, right? So whenever you have inna coming, you will have its ism and you will have its khabar. The ka here, which is the attached pronoun, this is the ism, right? Damirun muttasilun. The attached pronoun is the mansub here. Because attached pronouns are always mansub or majroor. The detached, damir munfasilun are marfu. Minas sagirin. So this is jar majroor. So this is the khabaru inna. Now you are among those who are sagirin here. Obviously, sagir would mean small, but here it would mean like zalil, like haqir, right? Min al hakirin, min al zalilin, right? From the disgraced, you're truly among the disgraced. And if you see the if you see the translation, the clear Quran, all right. So the clear Quran says, all right. So Allah said, then get down. So see here in clear Quran, He's saying, get down from the paradise, right? Although in the original text we have the pronoun here, minha, right? It is not for you to be arrogant here. So tatakabbara, and tatakabbara fiha. So get out for khuruj. You are truly one of the disgrace. So in clear Quran, you can see that the word is there, paradise. As I told you that in different translations, we can have the word paradise, but in the translation by Abdul Halim, that's made its one of the uses modern day English, a very good translation. This one is, so he's saying that God said, "Get down from here. This is no place for your arrogance. Get out. You are contemptible." All right. So here he's again using the pronoun "get down from here." All right. So I'll be comparing it also while we are doing the transition. And at the same time, we can see that in the same ayat, you have, if you have the word tatakabbara although means to be arrogant, to be boastful. But what is the root of it? It is uh, like we have kabir. It comes from there, right? Ka, ba, and ra. Kabara, kabir means big. Takabbara would be its form 5. That would mean to present yourself as somebody who is big, right? That's to be arrogant. And you can see in the same one, you have kabir, the root of it, kabara, right? Kabir, and you have sagir, and same. So he wanted to be kabir. Allah told him that no, you're not kabir, you're sagir. You can see the beauty in the words there, the in the same ayat. So he's presenting himself to be with the root word I'm talking about, right? Kabirun. So somebody who was trying to get big, 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 but Allah has told him that no, you are small. So has been made small. Qala anzirni. Now anzirni again, form 4. So we have the verb nazara. Nazara means to look, to have a look. Then this is one of the rare verbs that you can put in all the forms like 1 to 10, I think, except 7. I'm not sure whether it has the form in 7 or not. So you can put it nazara, it will give different meaning. Form 2, you will bring this in form 3, it will give you different meaning. Form 4, it will become different meaning. And then form 8, again, different meaning, like intazara, right? Intazara, like intizar, nazara, intizar, to wait for someone. So when you bring this in form 4, nazara becomes anzara, yunziru, yunziru. And then this is the amr, anzir, right? So this will mean to give respite, deal dedena, right? So this will always have the maful bihi, anzirni, qala anzirni, give me respite, मुझे आप ढील दे दो, anzirni ila yawmi yub'asun. So we have qala as madi, fil mad, anzir, what's anzir? It is mm, amr, right? Anzirni. What is this ni? It is the mafulun bihi here for the verb. Anzirni, give me respite. All right. Give me respite. So who is the file
Ustad,
here?
Ustad,
Yeah.
Ustad, generally, Amr become yeah in, yeah un. But where is the here is an?
Sorry, what is it? In which un?
In Amr, generally
Hmm.
we have the in, yeah un. But here is an.
Because it's form 4, right? So in form 4, I told you last time also, let's switch to the other Musaf. That will make you much clearer.
Okay.
All right.
Ji,
Because
ji.
in that one, yeah, I got your point. In Amr, you have Hamzatul Wasl. Is that what you're saying? Hamzatul Wasl, and then you have a kasra on it.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, I got your
yes.
question. So if you see that here, it has a Hamzatul Qat here. I told you last time also that form 4 is the only verb form wherein the Amr has Hamzatul Qat and not Hamzatul Wasl, right? If you have the verb, we'll do this here. I'll show you. Form 4 is very important. One minute. Give me a verb from form 4 apart from this. Do you have any other verb? We can just do simply afala. All right. So because this will come many times, uh,
Aslama,
something like
aslama.
this. Yeah, aslama, for
Mm.
example, aqbala aslama. So if it will come many times in the Quran like this, so we should be very clear with it, and I'll just show you here on the notepad here. Do you see the word file?
Not it.
Hold on, I'm getting sharing it for you. So if you have aslama, right? In aslama, what is in the beginning? In aslama, you have uh, alif with the first letter, hamzatul qat, right? That is should be there on your screens. Do you get it?
Yes, yes. No, it is.
So if we have, masalan, for example, let's put it like this, that we have aslama, the example that you gave. All right. So what's going to be the mudari of aslama?
Yuslimu.
Yuslimu. Now, let me write yuslimu here for you, all right? So in yuslimu, if you make yuslimu into amr, what do you do with it? How you make yuslimu amr,
That will chop you.
right?
Yeah.
So you have yuslimu, right? You will give two chops actually. That means first you'll drop its dhamma, it gets a spoon, right? And at the same time, you will drop this ya altogether, the first letter altogether, right?
Mm.
So what's remained there? It remains seen with a spoon, lam with the kasra, and meme with the spoon, right? Now in this case, what we do with amr normally, we bring hamzatul wasl in the beginning, right? Like an alif, right? And we give a kasra to it like this. This is normal with all the forms, but not with form 4. In form 4, they say that form 4 says that why do I have to bring in hamzatul wasl from outside, right? I do have the Hamza with a fatha from Madi. Get my point?
Mm.
Because that's a specific feature to this form 4. So in this case, we bring in Hamza with a fatha, all right?
Mm.
Hamza al-Qat right in the beginning, and we put it there. So it becomes Aslim, all right? Or you getting my point?
Mm.
Hold on. So this is only with respect to form 4. No, it's
Okay.
not typing. So Aslim, all right? Me right in typing here. Hold on. So if you can bring with any verb, with form 4. So basic here is afala yufilu, right? So it's yufilu, and then yufilu becomes afil. So that will be the scale for the amr here. But this is form 4 only, all right? So here in this case, if we have anzara, all right? If we have anzara, what's going to be the mudariya? Yunziru. Now yunziru, make an amr of yunziru becomes
Anjur.
anzir, right?
Zir. Anzir. Mm.
Anzir,
Mm.
right? Anzir. So when you attach the mafulun bihi to it, it could be anything, any pronoun. So in this case, we're attaching ya mutakallim, right? Anzir ni. So we have anzir, but the moment you put ya of the first person there, you have to bring in the noon vikaya there. Why do we bring in noon vikaya? To protect our verb from getting distorted, right? So wherever you find the ya of the first person, you will always find the noon vikaya coming there in between. All right. So exactly the same way one we have here, anzirni. All right. Anzirni. Did you get the musaf for the screen back?
I don't know.
Why the switching is not happening? So it might take extra second. But qala anzirni ila yawmi yub'athun. So he said anzirni. So anzir is what? Amr here. All right. It's fi'l amr. So remember that with respect to the form 4 will always be having hamzatul qat, not hamzatul wasl. If you have form 2, in form 2, if you have the verb like masalan fa'ala or sajjada, right? So you bring make it yusajjidu or fa'ala yufa'ilu. All right, what's going to be the amr? Yufa'ilu. It's going to be fa'il. In that case, also you will not bring hamzatul wasl at all, neither hamzatul qad, because the first letter is not having a schoon at all, right? The first letter has to be having a schoon in that case. So try to practice this one more time today, all right? Like when you make an amr from form 2, 3, or 4. Form 2, 3, 4 are quite basic and elementary, all right? All right, so you have, let me pause here. I don't know why it's not sharing. You got the screen back?
Not it.
Very strange. Hold on. Let me try it the other way. All right, so in the meantime, we have another verb here, yub'asun. What's the verb? Yub'asun. So yub'asun is passive. All right. Yub'asun is passive form. Let me close this all together. All right. It is yub'asun. So ba'asa means to be raised. Ba'asa. Another verb we have is bahasa. Bahasa. But what's the difference between ba'asa and bahasa? Bahasa. Bahasa means to search. Right. Very good. It means
Mm.
to search for something. But ba'asa means to be raised. Ba'atha, to be raised. So when the Yom Qiyamah comes, so first is everything on the earth is going to perish. So the first horn is blown. So everything. So kullu man alayha fan. That's first. So there will be actually two. One is when everything is going to go ahead and get perished. All the human beings that are going to be there are going to die that time. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to remain. So, كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان, right? In Surah Ar-Rahman we have. So that's one. And the second one is when people are getting raised. So that's yub'asun, ba'atha, when you're getting raised. So that's what we call Yom Qiyamah, when we are going to be standing in front of the Lord, in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So going to remember the two horns. The first horn, everything gets perished. And then after a while, so there is going to be a pause. After a while, there is going to be another horn blown. And when people are going to get raised at that time, all of the people, all right? And that's yub'asun, ba'atha yab'asu, right? So he's asking for the respite. He said, Qala anzirni, give me respite ila yawmi yub'asun, to the day when they are going to be raised. So this is here passive. Yawmi yub'asun, the day when they are going to, until the day when they are going to be raised. So if we have the verb anzara, again, keep this verb in mind. Anzara yunziru. What will be the active participle, the ismul file from it? Ismul file.
Munzirun.
Munzirun.
Munzirun. Very good.
Munzir.
Munzirun, right? Munzirun. And what will be the plural of munzir?
Munziruna.
Munzirun, right? Munziruna. Very good. So exactly the same we have in the next ayat, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Qala innaka minal munzirin. In Qala, he said, innaka minal munzirin. So munzirin here is ismul maful, right? Munzirin would be, sorry, munzirun with a kasra, munzirun or munzirin. Munzirin, obviously the mansub form. There'll be active participle and passive participle. That's going to be the ismul maf'ul. That'll be munzarin. All right. You're having the screen or not? It's not showing me here.
No, no.
I don't know why you're not getting. Hold on, let me pause the